Life is nothing but a bunch of random occurrences, quantum entanglement, different unique stories, all intertwining and interacting with each other. No movie shows this like the dark crime thriller/comedy by Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction. In this video, we are going to pay homage to the random nature of life, the inconsequential turning into something of consequence. This is an ode to its most unique characters, to see how the random nature of life can make lives intersect, causing outcomes that blow the mind. Pulp Fiction is a non-linear crime film that weaves together several interconnected stories set in Los Angeles, centered on mob hitman, a boxer, a gangster and his wife, and the exploits of small-time criminals. The movie follows characters like Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield as they navigate morally ambiguous situations involving violence, loyalty, and chance. Other storylines, such as boxer Butch Coolidge's attempt to escape a fixed fight and a tense evening between Vincent and Mia Wallace, intersect in unexpected ways. Known for its sharp dialogue, dark humor, and stylized storytelling, the film explores themes of redemption, fate, and the randomness of life, all presented out of chronological order to create a unique and memorable narrative structure. Let's start with the coolest of the bunch, Vincent Vega and Mr. Jules Winfield out of Inglewood. The relationship between Jules Winfield and Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction is built on a mix of professional partnership, casual friendship, and philosophical contrast. As hitmen working for the same crime boss, Marcellus Wallace, they rely on each other in dangerous situations, showing a steady trust and familiarity that comes from shared experience. At the same time, their personalities often clash in subtle ways. Vincent is more laid back and indulgent, maybe because he is a closet part-time junkie, while Jules becomes increasingly introspective, especially after what he believes is a divine intervention. Their conversations, ranging from mundane topics to deeper moral questions, highlight this contrast and ultimately underscore the film's exploration of change and redemption, as Jules begins to question their lifestyle while Vincent remains largely unchanged. These two are known for their existential and philosophical conversations on one hand. Then, on the other, they are getting rid of a body. But the conversation takes precedence. The body is just everyday business. When Vincent and Jules are in the coffee shop eating breakfast after their difficult situation with the now-deceased Marvin, they have their most poignant conversation yet. Usually, it is just jargon, mostly about food. Like what they call a quarter pounder in Paris, of course, a Royale with cheese. Or why Jules does not eat pork, because they are filthy animals. Dogs have personality though, so that makes up for them being dirty. Simply inane, pointless, but rather interesting trivialities of life. You can tell Vincent becomes rather annoyed that Jules wants to quit the business and wander the world like Caine in Kung Fu. Vincent taunts him, saying he would be nothing more than a bum, eating what he throws away. It is the classic difference between the theological individual and a man who just likes to eat and get high. Jules is disciplined, a Bible-quoting vegetarian because his girlfriend is, and he is also a deep thinker with a way with words. Vincent, on the other hand, is a bit more buffoonish, but don't get me wrong. He is slick. Oh, is he slick. He has that Elvis swag, bolo tie wearing bravado. I mean Beatles versus Elvis? You know Jules would go with the Beatles, as Vincent went with Elvis. Well, I am with Jules on this one. Sorry to the king and all. It would have been truly apropos to see Vincent die on the shitter like his idol, but it was a truly near miss of fate. We see the two walk out of the diner after their near-death robbery experience with Yolanda and Honey Bunny. It is great to see them walk out with the same gangster swagger as they did when the movie started. Vincent lives life to the fullest, spiking up the finest heroin and twisting up a storm with none other than Mia Wallace herself. We see his personality on full display during this scene, as he reveals himself through the meal he orders, his questions and mannerisms. He orders a steak and a vanilla Coke. He also rolls his own cigarettes, all while being able to cut the finest of rugs. winning the Jack Rabbit Slim's twist competition. Who knows what would have happened if Vincent came out of the bathroom after trying to talk himself into leaving Mia's house without doing the deed with her. Who knows what would have happened if she didn't overdose. Well, this would have been the one instance where Vincent Vega, cousin of Suzanne Vega, did not give in to his more indulgent angels. All said and done, they are definitely the dynamic duo of classic dark comedy banter. Now, Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction is portrayed as a powerful, commanding, and deeply feared crime boss whose presence looms over nearly every character in the film. He is a man who demands absolute loyalty and respect, and his calm, controlled demeanor often makes him even more intimidating than overt violence would. Marcellus operates with a strict personal code. Betrayal or disrespect is met with swift and severe consequences. Yet he is not without complexity. Moments in the film reveal a more human side, particularly in how he handles unexpected situations, showing that beneath his ruthless exterior is a man shaped by both principle and survival in a brutal world. He is one of my favorite boss characters, because even though he gets truly raked over by Butch after the fight, but when Butch comes back for him to save him from Zed's loving, he appreciates that and shows his honorable side. I mean, just the way he speaks is worthy of respect, with a sort of gangster wisdom cadence to his dialogue. He lets Butch slide, and while losing his Los Angeles privileges, Butch's ordeal in the basement of that pawn shop actually saved his life and made his life. Marcellus lets him ride off into the sunset with Fabienne on Zed's chopper. Remember, it's a chopper, not a motorcycle. The character of good old Butch seems to be one with a deep story, especially after we see his birthright legacy story. A watch that has seen more ass than a colonoscopy, sorry. He is a man of few words, and Butch's dialogue is usually more grounded and driven by determination rather than flashy monologues. His character stands out more through his actions, especially his decision to go back and save someone when he could have escaped. He's actually quite a boring character, with no truly great lines. He's just a palooka. Vincent Vega was right after all. Butch just exists in the moment. He's not a deeper thinker. He's the everyday man, living life as it comes, with no pretentious notions or higher thoughts. But he's a man of fortitude, with a little bit of a scheming side to him as we see him play Marcellus. Not throwing the fight like he was supposed to, but betting on himself, racking up a pretty penny in winnings with the bookies. All being said though, Butch is a halfway decent man because we can see his baby soft side as he interacts with his love Fabienne. We also see him go back to save Marcellus from the clutches of Zed's ball gag. Butch did not do this out of some higher sense of conscience though. He took a chance that if he went back and saved Marcellus's life, he would be able to live without looking over his shoulder every day. Well, his hunch was right, and by saving Marcellus, he saves himself. So Butch may have been smarter than Vincent Vega gave him credit for. Now, I wanted to finish with one of my favorite female characters ever, none other than Mrs. Mia Wallace herself. She is the enigmatic and alluring wife of mob boss Marcellus Wallace. She's characterized by her cool confidence, sharp wit, and a laid-back yet unpredictable demeanor that draws people in. Mia embodies mystery and danger. She's playful and flirtatious during her night out with Vincent Vega, but there's always an undercurrent of tension because of who she's married to. Her charm masks a restless, possibly lonely personality. She seems both in control and detached, amused by the absurdity around her. Mia's infamous overdose scene shatters her poised exterior, revealing her vulnerability and the thin line between her glamorous exterior and the chaos beneath it. Both scenes at Mia and Marcellus's house, and when Mia and Vincent are sitting in their 1950s Chevy convertible booth at Jack Rabbit Slim's, they have the most inane conversations, but could be some of the most intriguing interactions ever. Maybe because Mia was skiing the Alps all night, and Vincent was trying to get laid, but trying not to get killed at the same time with the boss's wife. which made these two scenes of question and answer simply classic Tarantino. At the house, Mia asks Vincent some of the greatest questions of all time. She says, "There's only two kinds of people in the world, Beatles people and Elvis people. Are you an Elvis man or a Beatles man? Beatles people can like Elvis, and Elvis people can like Beatles, but nobody likes them both equally. Somewhere you have to make a choice." Now, this is simply cocaine-fueled nonsense, but it is brilliant, because if you think about it, it is a very true question. Me personally, it is obvious where I lean, but Mia knew Vincent was an Elvis man. I don't know, maybe it was the bolo tie that gave it away? She also asked him choices between Betty or Veronica, and Vincent chooses Betty, as I would have as well, but it was quite coincidental that Mia was rocking the Veronica Lodge hairdo. I mean, you would not think a dinner conversation would be that interesting, especially when someone is being asked, "Did you just order a $5 shake?" Of course, Vincent would ask if they put bourbon in it. This is Tarantino's signature gift. He can take the most boring, everyday conversations and turn them into something interesting and hilarious, revealing depth and adding personality to his characters. I feel this has been lost in the writing of today. The ability to make a simple scene about nothing mean everything is a lost art entirely. Well, that does it for our reality turned into a pulp fiction. Thank you so much for watching. Getting to revisit movies, characters, and scenes, possibly bring them to life again, is cathartic. It may be work, of course, but I feel when I discuss these characters, I am invoking the spirit of Jules Winfield himself. Every time my fingers touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT. I'm the guns of the Navarone.